unwanted signal. The noise is unwanted signal, means it is due to the electrical disturbance. There are various types of noise you have studied. The noise is unwanted signal which interferes with the original message signals and corrupt the parameter of the message signal. Means noise noise is basically unwanted signal. What are the difference between noise and the distortion and the error? There are three things you have generally spoken. The noise, distortion are same thing, but noise is the unwanted signal. It is appear on the peak of the signal. The clearly have the message plus the largely noise is occur in the channel, affect the noise in the channel also. The message you are generally taking the sense of the communication. Message plus noise, the alter the message. You disturb the shape of the message. Means that the original shape of the message are disturbed, or the original shape of the message is just like this. This is the random noise. Here the spikes are present due to the thermal emissions or temperature variations in the signal. Then these types of noises occur, and random unpredictable noise. These are the unpredictable, means you have not predict the nature of the noise. Here the probability density functions are being modeled by the white Gaussian normal distribution functions. Generally you have taken the white Gaussian noise in the analysis purpose. The noise which has no pattern, the basic meaning of the noise means signal which has no pattern, no constant frequency, no constant amplitude. There are variation, random behavior. The example of the noise here, there is sounds in the radio receivers, flickers in televisions, buzzer sounds of the telephones constitute the noise. If there are the various examples of the noise in your daily life,
Yes, sir.
there are the various types of noise occur in the daily life. There is a basic examples of the noise. Then you have classified the noise according to the basic principle. You have generally classified two types of noise: external noise and internal noise. This is the basic criterion for the defining the noise according to the principle. You have external and internal noise. Then external source of the noise, you have occur the atmospheric noise, extraterrestrial noise, industrial noise. It is a class of external noise.
Yes, sir.
Due to the generated by the external sources. And then another class of the noise is internal source of the noise, that is called internal noise. This is a thermal noise, start noise, transition time noise, miscellaneous noise. These are the internal noise. The class of it generated by the internal source. That's why this is the internal noise. And there are thermal noise. You have due to the semiconductor devices, transistor, diodes. These are the types of the internal noise. Then there are two main ways. There are two types which noise are provided. Some are external sources and another is the internal. There are two general types of noise. Then you have further classified the external sources of the noise. Is called the topic of the noise and types of the noise. Then you have explained the external noise. Due to the external source of the noise, that's why the external noise is produces the external sources, which may occurs in the atmosphere, medium or channels. The noise cannot be eliminated completely. It is suppressed. Noise, you have not removed all the effect of the noise are completely removed. You have suppressed the effect of the noise. There are various techniques are involved. Then atmospheric noise. In further classified the external source of the noises. You have classified atmospheric noise. atmospheric noise,
फिर से लाइट गई क्या सर?
static
सर इसमें
behavior
सर सप्लाई नहीं जा रहा।
can be further classified atmospheric noise. Atmospheric noise means due to the atmospheric noise in the static noise, it is also called static noise. And the natural sources of disturbance caused by the lightning discharge and in thunderstorm, natural disturbance occur in the nature. This is called the atmospheric noise. And then another class of the noise, external source of noise, is further classified industrial noise. Due to the source which at automobile, aircrafts, due to the noise, due to the automobiles, aircrafts, ignitions of electrical motors, switching gears, high voltage wires, and fluctuations of fluorescent lamps causes the industrial noise. These are the types of the source of the industrial noise. And noise produced by the discharging due to these operators. And then further classified the external source of noise, it is class of extraterrestrial noise. It is also class of another external noise. It is extraterrestrial noise. These are due to the solar noise, cosmic noise. Basically, all the noise from the outside the earth includes the internal sources. And then another class is external source of noise. Then you have classified as a short noise, thermal noise. It is a category of the internal noise. This noise is produced by the receiver component, which functioning the components in the circuits due to the continuous fluctuations may produce the few types of the noise due to the, in case of the short noise or the thermal noise, due to the thermal accretions and the electrons in semiconductor devices causes the heating effects in the junction. That's why this called the thermal noise. It is also known as a white noise, Gaussian noise. There are various names of the thermal noise. Also called Johnson-Nyquist noise, generated by the random thermal motions of the charge carriers inside an electrical conductors, regardless of the applied voltage. These are the types of the thermal noise. And then further classify the internal source of noise, the short noise. The short noise, if the electron flows across a barriers, then they have a discrete arrival time. Those discrete arrivals exhibit a short noise, and it is due to the random movement of electrons and holes and creates a heat on the junction. That's why this is the short noise. And then another class of the internal noise is transition time noise. Transition time noise is a very short noise. In times taken by electron from the traveling emitter to collector becomes a comparable to the period of the signals being amplified at a frequency of very high frequency, and beyond this effect take place. If the increases effect being significant, this is the very short noise, the transition noise, very short noise. That's why this is the class of. Then important noise in the semiconductor devices are the short noise due to the thermal ignitions and the movement of electron charge carriers in the junction to create a thermal runway. You have also know the thermal runway effect in the transistors. Then you have increased the reverse biasing across the junction. Then the leakage currents are flowing, and then increase the temperature of the junction, and this affect the heating effect. And then avoid this effect by using some sink or the cooling sink to cool the thermal runway or avoid the thermal runway. There are conditions for avoiding the thermal runway. Then there is the types of the internal. noise. This is all about the basic classifications and the types of the noises, and you have important, and you have used the daily you have occur there are various types of noise in daily life. This is all about the noise. Thank you.